Uh-oh, apparently Gwen got into something.
So,
Oh, Gwen
yeah,
ate
no,
Jasmine's
but,
last cookie.
you know,
What
I'm
kind
not-
of
Gwen, you're an
cookie?
asshole.
Wait, whoa, what kind of
Yeah,
cookie?
It was one of those black and
Wheat
white
cookies.
cookies.
So there was
You're talking
chocolate involved?
Yeah.
your dog's
Is she
gonna
gonna be
water poop all
okay?
over your house.
No, it's all right. Gwen's gotten into more chocolate than that before, and she's fine.
I still remember one of my favorite like openings to one of our shows was you sitting down. You're like, "Hey, buddy," this was very early days. Hey, man,
Is this back when the pandemic was? It just you and I?
Yeah, it was back when it was just you and I. And you're sitting
Okay,
down,
cool.
you're getting set up. You're like, "Oh man, things are great." And then I just hear, "Gwen, God damn it!" And you're like, "What? What happened?" She's like, "She got in the garbage. She started eating some chicken bones. Fucking bitch."
I remember that.
Oh god.
It's playtime, it's playtime, it's playtime, it's playtime, it's playtime with the Sleepy Boys.
Okay, so we're playing Fallout tonight, and we decided, babe, I'm sorry I have to do this. We decided that before we get started, I'm going to take my dose of NyQuil and just see what the hell happens.
What the fuck are you? What is this we shit? You decided this on your own. We have all collectively said that this is a bad idea.
I have recorded audio proving otherwise. He's going to try and make me sound like the asshole here. I'm not. Mark,
Oh,
make
I
sure-
before we
did
get
not-
started on that,
Mark,
I did
I
not
wanted-
Good
encourage.
idea. If anything, I encourage more NyQuil so that we can go to bed early.
Mark,
Oh,
make sure you edit it
yes.
so that Brandon definitely says, Mark, you should take NyQuil before we start.
Wow, how are you gonna do that, Mark?
I'm sneaky. I've made Key say some terrible things before.
If
Anyway.
you make me say terrible things, I will end you.
First of all, I thought Republican Mark was amazing.
Oh,
If
Oh,
you can't
sorry.
manage to get an edit together,
Mark
Hey, I
just
think
goes
you should
full
take NyQuil.
DeSantis and just makes up everything and goes, "No, I never said I was Jewish. I said I was Jewish."
Yeah.
I don't like the flavor of NyQuil. I like Dayquil. Tastes
Nobody
way
does,
better.
Mark.
Dayquil
That's why
tastes
you
way
drink-
better.
Dude, I
Fuck.
just
I think
slammed that
NyQuil
shit.
tastes better than Dayquil.
What I
Isn't
like is
Dayquil the orange one?
Yeah.
yeah.
I prefer the orange
Oh,
one.
my sinuses cleared up real fast. Fuck. I am sick as fuck, everyone. Hello, welcome to the show.
Jesus, Glenn.
I know
Gwen.
for a fact Mark can't do a single fucking skateboard trick.
I couldn't do that sober, let alone when I'm a gallon into NyQuil. Where the fuck am I? Oh, there I am.
Oh yeah, you're in West Hub City.
Born and raised in the playgrounds where I did the most of the killing
And-
that I done did, dude.
Now the secret is you got to find Vault 12.
No, I'm not. I'm not finding any vaults. I'm gonna keep killing people because that
Listen.
seems to work for the best for me.
I'm just saying, I want to see you at least complete the quest in the most retarded way possible.
Well, it is Mark.
I'm sorry,
so-
that's a hurtful word, and I would like to apologize to the special needs community. I meant to say frittata, as in the delightful
omelet.
Or-
ethnic cuisine that is
Oh.
enjoyed by millions of people.
Hi. Okay. Who are you?
They
Did I-
are randos, and you could probably kill them. There's several doors between you and them.
I'm
But-
oh, wait. Where? I'm off to a. Oh, there's more map over here. I thought that was all I had to work with. Okay, that changes things here.
Oh, speaking of which, Mark, I got re-addicted to CDDA.
What the
other
fuck
day.
is that?
What does that mean?
That was the text-based apocalypse game.
Oh, it's one of the ones we did for Halloween. The
Yeah.
Cataclysm or whatever.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
you
that
be
one
a
where we-
little bit more specific as far as what post-apocalyptic game you're talking about?
Yeah, it was called
Oh, this
Cataclysm.
Okay,
It's a game that's basically, imagine if do you know the game Dwarf Fortress?
no,
All right. How about this? Do you know Microsoft Excel?
I do
Well, imagine if
because I am a
that
white
and-
male.
Yeah.
What the
Well,
fuck
imagine
does that
if
mean, Brand?
Microsoft Excel and one of those early '80s text-based adventure games had a
else?
complicated
babe.
game.
Oh my God! Can you stop slamming things on the desk?
It's okay. It happens all the
Dainty.
time. You guys,
mean-
you guys slam shit around constantly.
I mean, I could start. Oh, if they can slam my own shit, can I start filing? 'Cause,
Brian, I
No.
swear to God.
I will yell at you.
Oh no, I'll get in trouble.
I don't make a good timer, so you cannot with the shenanigans.
Unfortunately,
time.
we don't have Jose's like spot on. Just like, oh, I'm gonna time him.
That was a
that's
pretty
right.
humorous.
It was
Where-
pretty great.
Where's the fun in
Yes.
that?
No, it was great because Brian likes to do, as you can see in the camera, Brian likes to do work on projects. And the other night when we were recording, he kept filing metal, and then all of a sudden you just hear, and every time I'd yell, and so then Jose started timing to see how long it would be until I yelled at Brian again.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's yelling for help. I gotta close the door.
Also, I think that's cute that you had to. You thought you had to explain that to me because I already figured that out.
Wow,
Well,
Jasmine is
sassy
a
when you're
Jasmine
high.
is a supporter of the podcast. She's listened to every episode.
I know that, but we all know that Brandon is a huge sexist and
Whoa!
and often mansplains to everything. Oh, in fact, that reminds me, we do need to issue our public apology to the comedian Margaret show. I know the other podcast, we did say some very hurtful things, and I know our followers have picked up on it.
Who
And
said negative things about Margaret Cho?
I don't even know
We
who the
did.
fuck Margaret Cho is.
You see,
I
he's
did
doing
no
it
such
again.
thing.
He's doing it again.
Oh, great! Brian's gaslighting.
Now we have to issue another public apology.
No, we're
To
not
Margaret
having
Cho.
another person who does this on the show.
So, anyways,
Wait,
but yeah,
hold
I'd
on,
like
hold
to
on.
take this opportunity to-
Before you continue slandering Brandon's name, I think it's so funny how okay it is when it's me that's getting slandered, but the second it's Brandon, it no longer is okay.
Yeah, we can't have multiple people who are racist on this show, Mark.
First of all,
I'm not racist. I'm sexist.
Yeah, you were the one who said the messed up things about, early 2000s comedian Margaret Cho, and I just want to say that, upon listening on it and the feedback we got from some of our fans, I think it's very prudent that we should
Okay.
definitely apologize to the
Hold on,
comedian
hold on.
Margaret Cho.
Brian, all of our
Brian,
fan
how
is
the
sitting here
fuck
right
did
now.
Did you see a clip of Margaret Cho when you were on Facebook earlier or something, and that's how this has come into your zeitgeist?
Nope, because I was originally working on apologizing to LeVar Burton for a different gaffe that we had about
I don't like
Oh,
this
Lord.
game that
Don't-
he's
and the-
playing.
Don't you talk
don't.
shit about LeVar Burton.
You leave
First of
LeVar
all-
Burton alone. He is a gem, a national treasure.
That man is a saint.
I was not the one who was joking about how blind he was, and then had to realize that he was playing a character.
Oh Lord.
Oh, wait. Oh, I should save before I do anything stupid. What should we call LeVar blind as fuck? Oh wait, I can't do fuck.
No swearing. Okay.
Frick. There we go.
You can't swear in this game.
Yeah,
I
it
think it's because he has the Steam one, and Steam is kind of have some weird microaggressions against the gamer community.
Well,
Wow.
if you're gonna have microaggressions with somebody, it should be at gamers.
yeah,
Well, I mean,
that's fair. Okay,
That's
so
way
that's
more
too
fair
many people.
than what you said
That's
about
too many
Margaret
people.
Cho. And once again, I think that we should at the
Stop
CPA.
making it appear that I'm saying horrible things about Margaret Cho. She's wonderful.
First of all, I thought her comedy was always hilarious.
I still
And
don't
the
know who
fact-
the fuck Margaret Cho is.
She was a hilarious comedian who is of Asian American descent.
I figured
I know
that
she
part
does-
out.
She does a lot of very funny work and did a lot of very progressive things for the LGBT community. And I just think that we should take our opportunities to say we're sorry for the things that we said about her
Oh, there
and
it
her
is.
comedy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? No, I won't
Especially
apologize.
Brandon.
What we
I
said.
did nothing.
All right, Brian, joke's over. We're moving on.
Jesus.
I would love to move on from the controversial
Oh,
statements we had.
no.
The fan backlash has spilled into my real life. And I can't stand the phone calls and emails.
That's your fault for putting your number out there.
Well, I mean, you're the one who said the things, and then I got tied into your shenanigans.
I said nothing.
Oh, also
Sorry. As a
Scott-
government lab creation, I will have the government stop doxing you and calling you incessantly.
No, the
Speaking of-
government can keep doing that to Brian because that means he's on a list that he should be on.
After our last episode where we
I mean, Brian looks like somebody who would remember January 6th as a very important day.
Yes, that was Christopher Columbus Day. The best, right?
the best of the Harry Potter directors, yeah.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh no. Oh no, she called the police. Fuck.
Dude, this is like the most important town in the thing, and everybody. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah,
I don't think I'm making it out alive.
I think you might
guys.
just have to reload the save and serve. I can't wait to play Fallout 2 semi-competently.
Fuck.
Fallout 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
you're
the
dead.
end. Holy shit, those guns do a lot of damage. Okay. Lesson learned.
I keep trying to tell you these things. I keep giving every time I give you good advice, you're like, haha, silly Brian. But the moment I give you some just shit posty bad advice, you're like, this man I will trust with my life.
It's so hard
That's
to
the
know
magic.
when
Mark has never been a good judge of character.
Yeah, that's the magic. That's the secret of Mark, is that if you give him good advice, he will not listen to it. But if you give him terrible advice, he will run with it.
What are you trying to say about my judge of character?
I'm just trying to say that, until you start predicting the dimensional merge, you were a pretty reasonable guy to hang out with. Sorry, it's been 0 days since I made a reference, since I stopped making Christian references.
Oh,
It
you
sucks.
dumb bitch. Oh, get in the house. Get over here. You're the
It
last
sucks
murderer.
too. One of my army friends messaged me recently, and they got into the rabbit hole because they were going through a divorce, and so they just watched the 70-part documentary.
Some people get into barbecuing or working out or doing whiskey like I do.
Starting a
everybody's
podcast.
like, yeah, I went and watched all of the Chris Chan documentary.
I'm like, thanks. We can now have conversations, and you could have learned a skill. I knew a lot of guys who got divorced, and what they usually do is they just get a very expensive saltwater tank, and just get into aquarium. The aquarium industry is floating on failed marriages.
Or my other thing that I love that dudes do when they're in going through failed marriages is when they start just getting into history, and they're like, "Yeah, I really got in the Band of Brothers."
Oh, yeah. First of all, yeah.
I'm
Band of
really
Brothers
glad that
kick
so
ass.
far I'm not
Slap.
feeling very attacked by this conversation. Usually
Oh, don't
it
worry,
happens a
we're
lot
gonna get
faster.
to you.
Okay, Mister, I'm going through a thing, so I made a podcast.
No, that's on both of us.
Yeah, that wasn't me going through a thing. That was COVID, and we were like, "You want to give it a try now, since we don't have anything stopping us?"
We can't leave the house, so what can we do?
Share
All
our
right.
trauma.
Hey, you
Gonna
remember that
share
podcast we've been
trauma.
trying to start for the last 5 years? You want to do it finally?
No, that's all right.
No,
was
Mark
working-
went the
I
opposite
was working
direction.
at Lowe's I was an essential worker during that time, and my favorite thing to do was to upsell old women. If you came to my section and you wanted to hang up a picture of your grandchildren, I will sell you 100-pound wall anchors,
Where the
a cordless drill.
Where the fuck did you work when COVID started? Oh,
I was
shit.
at Lowe's. I was just hanging out selling tools to people. In fact, my greatest enemy at Lowe's was seeing a guy like Chris with a flannel shirt and a tape measure and ripped pants. I'm like, oh fuck, he knows what he's talking about.
That's
I can't sell to
exactly
people.
Chris every time he goes to Lowe's.
Yeah, no, if you knew what you're talking about, I don't want to. I will hide because that's not my demographic. My demographic is a young
Idiots.
couple that moved into a studio apartment, and I sell this young boyfriend this
Aw.
dream that he will be the handyman, which
You're
is
gonna,
funny.
You're gonna sell young boyfriends? Oh, I found Junktown. What is Junktown?
Junktown is a great community. It has a fun quest. I definitely think you should try to get as far as you can before murdering people, because you can join, the organized crime movement in this area,
Oh,
or the upstanding Han Solo type character, and try to make Junktown a land of order. Also, this is where you can get dog meat.
I can get dog meat. I want dog meat. The dog meat's the name of the dog. We're not talking about actual meat from dogs.
Thank you for clarifying.
Just wanted to make sure that I know Jasmine has this thing about dogs.
I fucking hate dogs. I hate dogs so goddamn
I
much.
don't know.
I'm sorry.
Wow, you went in-
I actually love dogs.
rabbit
But,
hole. Jasmine
can
was just stone scrolling through Instagram reels looking at dogs.
Good for
no,
Jasmine.
I'm sure.
No, I was watching a dog playing with kittens.
Okay, that's
Nah.
cute as
How is
fuck.
that different than what I just said?
Because I wasn't scrolling through a bunch of videos. It was just one video.
Because they were not a bunch of derisive comments about late 2000s comedian Margaret Cho.
Oh my god.
So this episode's just going to be called Margaret Show, I guess.
Margaret Cho, we are sorry
A formal apology.
for the things that we have said as a community against you in your hilarious brand of comedy.
Wow, now you're blaming the community, like our fans and all.
And I'm not blaming our community. I'm blaming us, the Sleepy Boys. I blame Mark for letting it air. I blame you for the very hurtful comments, and I blame myself for laughing as hard as I did.
Wait, I'm in combat with a hostile creature. Who the fuck is... Oh,
Right.
I tried to
walked
go
in-
through the gate when it was nighttime. He didn't like that.
Also, you had did you have your weapon drawn? Because
No,
you
I
had your
put my weapon
ready.
away.
Oh yeah, you probably came in during the nighttime. So
No,
it looks like you're
don't
gonna
shoot me.
just try and reload.
Oh, fuck me.
Just let it happen.
God damn
To
it.
be fair, I also don't
Mark,
like
you're
when
terrible.
randoms come in at nighttime.
I also would have the same reaction as that guy.
I don't know. I've always wanted to do this thing where like somebody comes home and they turn on their lights and I'm already sitting at their kitchen table.
That's like a solid dream to have, Brian.
Like
I mean, don't worry. When your kid gets old enough, you can make that a reality.
Oh no!
That's
Like
true.
I imagined like one day like Mark's gonna come home and he's gonna turn
Brian,
and
if
he's
you
like, "Oh, man."
ever break into my house, if I see your 5'10" apish looking ass sitting in my home in the pitch
Gorilla-looking
black,
motherfucker.
if I see your back hair sticking out the top of your shirt sitting in my fucking armchair, you're
First of
gonna
all,
get
man-
attacked with a Japanese kata, bro. I'm warning you
Excuse
now.
me? Mark
We're
has
getting
an
an
armchair,
armchair?
but I don't have an armchair.
No, it's like
You're
what
so
the hell are you
mean.
doing here? And I'll be like, Alex left me. And then like the crowd's gonna roll. It's gonna be like a 90s comedy, like these guys suck at life and relationships.
No,
Now
what's
they
gonna
live in
happen
a house together.
is it's gonna be like, oh, Alex left me, and then you open up your fucking jacket and you got a bomb strapped to your chest.
Oh, nice. He's
First
gonna
of
go
all-
full Anthony McVeigh.
If you
First
want
of all, I
want
wanna tell you, I've been thinking about-
your parents.
I
Because
think
we're
about-
getting rid of the sectional that we have to get a better sectional from my parents.
No, actually, I mean, I think about it too. I watch a lot of hoarders, so I feel like when things don't go right in my life, like I'm gonna be on one of those episodes, like
And
of
if you
just
want an
hoarders.
armchair,
People are talking.
About
No, I
Darcy
want to
Murray.
hear more about this armchair situation.
So
that's
what?
honestly
You won't let him-
that's the whole reason I brought up the armchair.
Yeah, why? But seriously, why doesn't he? Like, I mean, I know he doesn't deserve an armchair for the horrible things that he says
About comedian
particular
Margaret Cho.
comedians. What are you gonna do? Sit in your armchair and think about other hateful things to say?
I mean, what else are you supposed to do in an armchair?
Brandon,
Brandon will take lots of naps.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Jasmine doesn't want me to have an armchair because she's like, but then we'll never sit next to each other again.
That's a perfectly valid concern, though.
your
Also-
wife loves you.
The
You're a
armchair
fucking
will be
nerd.
like the other woman.
What?
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 The armchair is your
Is that
other
an
woman.
inside thought?
You think the chair would be the other woman?
Brandon, I've
Yes.
seen you stick your dick into some crazy things. Oh, come the fuck on, man. What the hell? I didn't No, stop shooting me in the back of the head.
Oh my god,
just
Mark,
killing
you're
you.
so bad.
No. This had nothing to do with me. I wandered upon them and they shot me. I did nothing to deserve this
Do
time.
you have no weapons?
I was excited because I was like, "Oh, cool! I'm gonna see how I'm gonna get into to Mark's mind. I'm gonna see how he does questing. You know, where it's like you glean information, and then you try to apply that information and try to get some experience points. You know, go on an adventure, a good old fashioned quest 'em up. And every time it just ends with senseless murder, and usually with the death of Mark in various versions.
That's fair. See, the thing was, it wasn't my fault that time. I literally walked into an empty patch and then got attacked by bad guys.
They were actually probably good guys from the hub that you attacked, so they now kill you on sight in the open overworld.
Smart.
Hold on.
So, how have you been,
It
Brandon?
was a raider ambush.
Oh, yeah.
You
Hey, the
bitch.
Raiders. How have you been? How
It's
has
the only victory the
shenanigans-
Raiders have gotten in the last, 20 years.
It's been good.
Yeah.
Everything's been good.
So, how's
So it looks
Illumin
like
Idol?
Tatooine.
Lumen Idol's going great. Got
Cool.
doing some planning for my next upcoming shows here in the next couple of months.
Could you make a Terry A. Davis candle, please?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who
Look him-
How can you call yourself a musician or a fan of music if you don't know who Terry A. Davis is?
Terry A.
Because
Davis is probably one of my favorite computer programmers to have ever existed. He is a profoundly schizophrenic man who spent decades developing a computer operating system.
Why do
Content Flow
you
as.
know this?
Are you really
Because-
surprised that Brian knows this?
It's one of those weird things, like, out of all the things that could occupy his brain, that's something that's just rattling around in there.
You know, I really enjoy outsider arts and outsider art movements, and the internet has been able to give people access to, lone and quiet weirdos in an extent that's never been available before.
Yeah, most of those people just come into a jar with a My Little Pony in it.
What?
Continue.